120 words per minute speed dictation. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Start. Participating in the seminar of heads of educational institutions meant for training candidates to succeed in various competitive examinations, the chairman said, "My dear friends, I am very happy to be amongst you and would like to tell you how to achieve success in our aim by way of group discussions. Such group discussions depend not merely on knowledge one enjoys in the subject chosen for the discussion of one's gift of the God, but also on the ability of the candidate to inspire and motivate the group and carry the group mates with him. Of course, knowledge of the subject as well as power of expression are indeed very important, but they alone will not serve the purpose. We can say that they are the foundations and starting points. To build the edifice on the foundation and to reach the finishing point as definite winner from the beginning, one requires the leadership quality. This is the underlying secret for success in group discussions. You know why? Because that is a personality test as compared to other written or objective tests. To be brief, the candidate must create a strong and favorable impact on the group in which he is a member. This alone will assure success. Please remember that with knowledge and power of expression, or for that matter, even with mere power of expression alone, one might be able to create a strong impression on the group if you speak with great fluency, authority, and emphasis using flowery language for some length of time. You would certainly attract attention and make some impact on your audience. For achieving all these things, you should have good knowledge in English language. The demand for English language is growing day by day. This language is not confined to any individual country. All the countries have recognized the growing importance of English even for the purpose of international economic and commercial transactions. They take a keen interest in promoting the study of English. In earlier months, we did organize similar workshops wherein the emphasis was made on the relationship between the student and teacher, not forgetting the role of parents. Let me reiterate some of those points. Under ideal conditions, true education could be imparted by parents and there should be minimum outside help. In other words, parents are the first teachers. If character building is the highest destiny of any education worth the name, then the foundation should be laid at home. The parents, the teachers, and the students must realize their responsibility. As education begins at home, the parents have the paramount duty of shaping the formative years of a son or daughter. By the same logic, the parents have a say in the making of any educational policy. They must not think that their duty is over after sending their wards to a school or college. After all, it is they who pay for their wards' education. Then, should the parents not get back their money's worth? Educational experts may be efficient and proficient in dictating policies, but ultimately the parents suffer or benefit by such policies. Hence, it will go a long way in arranging some programs wherein the voice of parents could be heard. They are like liaison officers between the teachers and the taught. They too should realize that they have a stake in their enterprise and see that their children receive the best out of education imparted in different professional teaching and coaching institutions. For this purpose, I suggest that we should also organize the Parents Association to hear their say and discuss educational policies and determine what is good for their wards. To the estate manager, multipurpose building complex, Stadium Main Road, Bombay. Dear sir, we are in receipt of your communication informing me that our proposal was accepted. As desired, we will be finalizing our plan to take over the entire ground floor consisting of 20 rooms. Those rooms will be used as showrooms for various types of products manufactured by our company. As you know, our company produces various kinds of furniture, sports items, sewing machines, etc., and we require a suitable place to organize our showrooms, preferably at one place. That was the main reason for us to approach your management for allotment of a suitable block in your multipurpose building complex, which is centrally located in the city. We will be sending our assistant marketing executive to you in connection with fixing separate electric meters for having separate accommodation facilities with all amenities for our workers who will be working there from morning till evening. Except on Wednesdays, we are also glad to note that you have permitted us to park our vehicles numbering about 4 to 5 within the premises itself. To make lease advance payment, our assistant marketing manager will settle the same with you by depositing the required amount as per proposed agreement. We are willing to abide by all terms and conditions pertaining to the lease of the entire ground floor. Yours sincerely.